Right, here we go, it's cable time. Let's see what all this fuss is about. Hello and welcome to the channel. Gordon here of G17 Collectibles. A week ago, Hot Toys finally released the cable figure from Deadpool 2. And it's received some backlash in the community. Personally, I don't necessarily disagree with some of that backlash. I think the figure looks great. I think the blogger photographs, if you take them with a pinch of salt and study them, the figure does look quite fantastic. So I've got high hopes for this one. It's a highly anticipated figure for me anyway. I've been really looking forward to this since it was announced, 18 months, 2 years ago. And it's finally here to join the collection. So let's get it out of the box, take a look, and get it posed up and see, was I right? Is it a great figure? Or was I wrong? Is it a bit disappointing? Let's take a look. So here we go, here's the box. Let's do a bit of a 360 on the box. All the usual Hot Toys credits on the back. And going to the front, some nice artwork there of the original figure. This is a special edition, so let's take the slip cover off and reveal the window packaging. So there we go, not much to see. Let's get out the box and see what's what. Okay, so here we are, taking the top cover off. We've got the shield on this part here, but I think what we all want to see is, what does that head sculpt look like? So let's cut to the chase. Let's get all these parts off and let's just get the figure right out of here to take a look. So we'll remove some of these plastics, lift the figure out, and let's have a look at that head sculpt. Okay, I'm going to come round and show this on the camera. So remember, I've still got some plastics to take off. I don't think that looks too bad, you know. I don't think it looks too bad at all. Okay, let's take all the plastics off and let's do this properly. Right, okay, we're going to take a look at all the accessories now. We're just going to take a very quick look. I'm not going to pull anything out and talk about it in detail. But let's start off first of all with Cable's poncho. The poncho is a really nice material. It feels really as if it's like a waterproof type material, and you can see, if I just bring this up closer to the camera, the rivets, and there's wee holes in the rivets there, which is really, really nice and detailed. The hood is wired, so you can see there, you can bend that into shape. And along the front edges of the poncho, there's also a very fine wire there as well. There is no wires anywhere else, so the bottom of the poncho doesn't appear to have any wires in it. But overall, that's a really, really nice, very clean, not weathered in any fashion, a very nice and clean poncho. Now let's move that out of the way. We'll take a look at this special edition part, which is the shield. Again, I really like that. I think Hot Toys have done a great job with it. It's held on the wrist, so you pull the hand off and slip that on the wrist. And I really like that. It's got some good coloration. You can see there's some frosted yellower parts on here, and you have these really cool bullet kind of splashes on it. So like that part. Not entirely sure I'll use it because I have something in mind for my display of Cable. But anyway, okay, let's have a look at one of the showpieces, which is the rifle. This thing's phenomenal. It's got a wee teeny bit of weight to it as well. It's for a plastic, but a hunk of plastic. It's quite weighty. Now I apologise, my camera sucks. It's having this habit of not focusing on things very well, and it loses focus. But this rifle is pretty spectacular. Again, maybe mentioned in the last video, you're not expecting a huge amount of weathering on this because it was built kind of brand new by Cable, by all these brand new components and some parts from his old rifle. So yeah, you expect some weathering, you expect some very light touches, but overall, I think that's a triumph. I'm really liking all the detail. I mean, it's the minute detail as well. Look at that. Hopefully the camera's picking this up. The textures, the dry brushing of the silver, the scope. I don't believe there's any parts on it that move. You have that wee fabric strap round the butt of the gun. A couple of these wee metallic pieces here. You have some pretty good paintwork going on, but yeah, I think that looks tremendous. Let's take a look at another gun, which is almost like a miniature hand cannon. I think that's painted pretty well. It's pretty sharp detail in it overall. Nice piece. We then have a pistol. Let's have a look at that pistol. I mean, Hot Toys quality, they're plastic weapons, they're getting sharper and sharper with every figure. You can, oh, look at that. Don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. Oh, that's out of focus. But yeah, you've got a wee round in that clip. It slides as well. There you go. Slide. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, on to the next part, which will be the time slider device. I hope the camera picks this up. Obviously, it just slips on the wrist. And the detail in that is pretty sharp. I mean, microscopic, minute detail. You can see, compared to the size of my thumb, how small that is. But it's got some nice detail, some nice painting in there, so that's a good part. One of the other parts is this here. I believe that's a kind of bomb, a mine kind of thing. That's pretty nice. Nice sharp detail, nicely painted. You see all these wee gold studs have been painted really well. We have 3 of these, if I can get them out the packaging. The problem with recording. Hang on, let's get one of these rounds out the packet. You get 3 of these little grenades, which I believe go in the hand grenade launcher. That's pretty nice as well. We have a knife, which is pretty cool. Yep, nice coloration. Again, brand new, no weathering. We have these parts, which is clips, which I believe go on the vest. So I need to work out how to clip them on to Deadpool's vest. You have that one. You have a black one. And another camo green. And then finally in this packet, we've just got a couple of clips with that nice little round at the top. So that's it for the kind of weapons tray, this tray here. We've also got in the box Deadpool's daughter's charred bear. I didn't realise it had red eyes before. There you go. It's got a nice little clip on it, so you can put that round Deadpool. I say Deadpool. It's Cable's belt. It's just a little bit of plastic, but I feel as if it's been painted really well. The charred side's pretty good, so that's quite nice. I like that. And then we've got a range of hands to top this off. So you've got right gloved trigger hand. We've got a mechanical left fist. Right gloved hand. Mechanical holding hand. Full mechanical ungloved hand. And the last one is trigger, finger, rifle hold, mechanical hand. Let's just choose one of these to have a quick look at. Hopefully the camera picks this detail up. I mean, that's pretty good. I like that. Nice detail, sharp, painted really well. So that's the mechanical hand. Let me just pull up a gloved hand. So you see the gloved hand there. Let's try and get that in focus. Yeah, all good. So typical Hot Toys standard with all the hands. I'm really looking forward now to getting everything on the figure, getting it posed, and we'll go from there. Right, here we are. I've got them all set up, and I'll be honest, I am delighted with this one. It's really, really, really great. I'm not actually disappointed in any way, shape or form now that I've put it all together. This, I'm going to have to tweak my final pose. And I'm just giving you a quick look at the new cable figure. I'm not doing a full in-depth review. There are other channels. Justin's Collection has done an amazing video on the detail and the paintwork and all the accessories. Please check that out. This isn't the video that's going to give you a full review, unless of course you want to listen to my dulcet Scottish tones. Leave a comment, let me know if you want to do it. I don't think anybody wants to hear that. So anyway, the figure is absolutely brilliant. I'm really delighted with it. Despite all the criticism and the bad press it got, and I was slightly nervous about it, I had a lot of confidence that actually, based on the photographs, it would come out really well. And I'm not disappointed. This is Cable, and all the accessories, the clothing, the tailoring, the sculpt, the arm, the chest, it's all really, really great. In my opinion, Hot Toys quality. So, as I said, this is the kind of, you'll know by now that I like museum poses. This is the kind of pose that I've went for at the moment, with the poncho rain cape kind of blowing in the wind. It's got some really good wiring down this edge to allow you to flex it into a particular shape. The hood has got a wire, as I said before, so I was able to flatten that down. A couple of points that I've noticed as went along. The bear's really easy to clip on. You just have a wee clip on the belt. The ammo clips go push fit into these pieces here. You've then got the rifle, the kind of hand cannon, and the revolver fit in these holsters, dead easy. These shells fit in the top section here, dead easy. The time sliding device then slots onto the back of the glove, so it looks as if it's part of the glove, which is great. The one thing I struggled with, and the reason why I'm holding this wooden stick, is getting these ammo clips onto the front vest. The clips are a bit of a pain in the backside, and they go through these wee teeny threaded loops. What you need to do is you need to feed sort of cocktail stick or something down the loop to make a bit of space, and then you thread the metal clip on. But we'll do some close-ups now. I'm really, really happy with it. I think it's a fantastic figure. It's going to go really well in the collection. And I think it is definitely Hot Toys have done a great job on it. So let's do a couple of close-ups, providing the camera doesn't let me down and lose focus again, on Cable as it stands just now. Right, so here we go with some close-ups. I don't know what's going on with this darn camera. I use my iPhone to do all my recordings, and it's having a wee habit of not focusing properly. So let me see if I can actually get some good focus shots on this. So there we go. Check out that detail. I mean, the accessories, tailoring, that arm, you can't deny that's fantastic general Hot Toys quality. Not a tremendous amount of weathering on the figure either. I mean, you've got some kind of weathering on the trousers, slightly. Split boots, no weathering on them at all, they're brand new. Moving up to, let's move this out the way. You've got that revolver in the holster. You've then got that lovely kind of shell cannon, hand cannon. I don't really know what millimetre it is, but that fits nicely in that holster. Belt clips. Just got the time slider device on the back of that hand. Give that a wee adjustment. So that's quite nice as well. You can see the details on that rifle. Move around, there's a poncho with them wee rivets. Let's look at the back of Cable's head. And the camera's just not, I'm really sorry, disappointingly the camera doesn't seem to want to focus on sculpting. That's one of the most important parts. But yeah, I mean, I'm not disappointed with that at all. It does look a lot better in hand. It's perhaps not Hot Toys' greatest sculpt, I'll be honest with you. It's perhaps not the absolute best in the entire world, but I do think they've done a pretty good job with it. Yeah, it's a wee bit softer than the prototype. Yeah, it's maybe, you could argue it's maybe not bang on Josh Brolin, but I'm not disappointed with it. I think in comparison to all the head sculpts we've had, it fits the bill. It does its job. You know who it is, and it's as accurate as we're going to ever get. There wouldn't be another Cable figure, I don't think. And it's much better than the Toys Era third party figure. So yeah, look, it could be better. It's not perfect, but I think it's really good. Let's cover some of the stand. The stand's really nice. It's got the picture of the time slider device. A bit disappointed that it's not the same shape as the original Deadpool 2 stand, but overall, it's okay. We'll live with that. There's that little bear again. It just clips on the belt, as you can see. There's the back of that arm. And again, back of the neck. You can see some of the texture and the sculpt. It is there. It's definitely there. So yeah, there we go. That's him. I'm going to spend the entire night now playing about with this this pose and trying to get it just right. It's almost there to what I had in my head. So hope you've enjoyed the video. It's a very quick look and it's not a great professional in-depth review video, but hopefully you've seen enough to convince you whether it's for you or not for you. Listen, we're all different. We all have different opinions. We all like different things. What one person sees is not what another person sees. Nobody's wrong. It's whatever you want to do with your collection and whether you're satisfied with the figure that you pay all this money for. This cost me £300 because I got it early. And I think for £300, given the character, I'm quite happy with that. So there you are. It's Cable. What's your thoughts? What's your opinions? Let me know in the comments. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. It just gives me support. It gives me encouragement to keep going. Please like the video, not because you don't dislike or like the figure, but like it if you've liked the content and liked the way I've presented it. If you don't, fair enough, move on. But thank you very much for checking out the video, much appreciated. It's always great to share some content on YouTube. So thanks for that, thanks for sticking with us, thanks for being a subscriber, or if you're not, thanks for checking the video out anyway. So yeah, that's Cable. Until the next time, take care.